What's up with it? Kill 'em all, Coop. Welcome to the playbook. Now, I think this is a appropriate place to have what we should call locker room talk. And I think it's a conversation that a lot of you are avoiding or acting like you don't know about. And ultimately, we don't care about because nowadays, social media and society has changed our standards to what really matters. My name's Coop, and I'm going to give you a brief synopsis on this Joy Taylor situation. Now, this is where we'll start. Everybody's lying. So everybody's heard Jason Whitlock come out, peanut butter skin in cans. Now, although funny, I got to admit, Marcellus Wiley, you also are entangled in it as well. You have your own YouTube channel. You and Jason Whitlock are trying to stir up views. But I think it's kind of inappropriate to act like, hey, as co-workers that once worked with Joy Taylor, to act like you probably didn't know who she was sleeping with. For me and a lot of people I know, we all know somebody or somebody else. I don't want to say he or she, but we all know somebody who's slept with somebody at the job, whether it's been a woman. And maybe she messed with the boss too, and maybe a coworker. We all know it. But guess what? It's not a crime as long as nobody was harmed. One thing I will say, Joy Taylor, her skills are somewhat mid, but I think she's a breath of fresh air, especially when you have a panel full of men. Gets a little lackadaisical as far as for a consumption standpoint. Now, I'll end it with this on the Joy Taylor working credentials. Everybody's getting on her with that. Everybody started somewhere. I know she did radio with Dan Cilio down in Miami, worked her way to FS1, although her brother is Hall of Famer defensive end. Jonathan Taylor? Jason Taylor. I think that's going to give you a little boost as well. A little nepotism never hurt, but still refreshing. And for what it's worth, it's easy to look at on the eyes, and this is television, right? So moving on from credentials, let's further dive into who really cares about this situation. I heard of Marcellus Wiley bring up, hey, I'm going to probably think about potentially suing if I know I got let go from the job and I didn't know Joy Taylor was messing with one of the bosses, and then she started messing with Acho, who Acho, if you guys don't know, is just another coworker at the job. Like I said, I guess everything is consensual, so nothing came about it. Joy Taylor in her love life, I heard she parted from her husband. I do not care. I digress from that topic. And really, I just think everybody's lying. I wish you would be honest. Marcellus Wiley, Jason Whitlock, acting like you don't know who she is sleeping with. You probably heard murmurs. But now you're coming out in the public and acting like you don't know. But you want us to throw you sympathy points. Now, I could be totally wrong. Maybe you just really didn't know. Maybe you just came to work and left. But you never heard anything? Same thing we used to get on with Joe Paterno. Penn State situation. You never heard anything? If you were around the situation? We take situations just weird when it comes to work, but dating somebody and making fun of them for dating. I hate when people say this saying of, oh, hey, you're with, find somebody else to be with. How are you with somebody at your job? I mean, there's so many people out there in the world. Let's be real. You're with these people how many hours a day? And this is the same thing everybody used to do from adolescent years. What did we do? We all went to school and you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And where were they? Hey, at school. It was rare somebody dated somebody at another high school, but there was probably some, hey, I knew them from some AAU league. I met them elsewhere. Nowadays, these young kids can meet on Instagram, so it may be a little bit different. But generally, you shit where you sleep. And is it really shitting if you fall in love? How many great couples do we know that survived high school or got together at the job and had weddings that we all attended? We all do. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I just think everybody's making a bunch of hoopla out of absolutely nothing. It's funny to talk about, but real pimping understands. Everybody loves the hoe at the job. Kill 'em all, Coop. Welcome to the playbook. 1.